Cutting through the center of the long rows, we had to just pull over and unload the combine. This field's about 3/4 mile long. Some of you, that might not sound very long, but it's pretty good size for our area, I guess. Yeah, so it's yielding really good, I think. Typically our corn does pretty good over here. I don't know what the rest of our corn's gonna look like, but hopefully it does pretty good. So I think this is the last cart full for now. Truck driver had to leave to do his stuff. And whatnot, so we might be stopping here for a little while or the rest of the day. I'm not entirely sure. Our T7 230 needs to be cleaned up, and I gotta take my baler harness out of it and whatnot. They are coming to get that tomorrow. I got the cab pretty well cleaned up, but I had to use it because I'm a tractor short. So we got to finish cleaning that up and get 3-point arms back on it and take the baler stuff out, stuff like that. Hey guys, it is now the next day. Technically I'm gonna call it day 2, because that's, you know, hopefully this is a full day again. One load out. I see the truck on the road, so he'll be here in a couple seconds. I loaded out a load of DNR hay this morning. Kind of got a connection with a trucker up to the east of us, or the west, to the west. He's down this direction 3 times a week, so if I need anything hauled up that way, I'll be sure to give him a call, because I don't like hauling that far. So today my mower should get done sometime this morning. I need to get that back to the golf course. They are gonna try and finish cutting that. Last night we had to quit early, and I ended up taking the baler down and baled up a good portion of what they had done there. We're gonna pick that up this morning sometime. I was just told that the mill is closed from like 10:30 to 11:30, and so that might work out pretty good for us. We will run down there and probably grab that mower and drop it off. So alright, here's the truck. He's gonna back it in and we'll load him up. It's about 3:30 right now. Been going strong, no breakdown so far. He's been kind of hauling to different locations. So this year we actually switched feed mills because we were getting a better price at the one. But for whatever reason, they shut down for an hour this morning, and I think 2 loads ago you had to go to the other place that we did last year. And I'm almost wondering if he went back there the last load, because it takes them just slightly longer there, so that's another benefit of going to this other mill. And when we start doing the corn up to the north there, we're it's probably going to go really fast, honestly. I bet he's probably going to have to wait for us. But yeah, we're dwindling down on this field. I'm kind of hoping to have this field done and we can move to another rented farm close to home tonight yet. But I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get there tonight. So a little bit of what we got going on here. We want to get all our corn combined. I got one field of straw, which I think is about 100. No, it's probably close to 70 acres. We got that, and we want to do some other stuff too that we'll talk about when we get that piece of equipment that's supposed to be coming here this week. I still need to clean up that tractor. So we did buy something, and it's going to be coming on the truck that's taking our 230 back, because that's up on its lease. So we're working with them to get one truck down here instead of two trucks down here. Yeah, I haven't heard if they when they're going to do that. So hopefully within the next couple of days. But anyways, we're waiting on the truck. We are on the final stretch here on this. Well, I shouldn't say that. We're almost done with this field. This is our largest field. I believe it's like 100 acres, something like that. So we got a couple swaths left, and then we got to move to one of our rented farms here, which is actually close to home. And then after that, we need to head north about a half hour. So we may end up stalling a little while, since my cousin hauls for a lot of my dad's other cousins. It's gonna be hard to see here, but so when I'm doing this, we do this on the go. I'm basically just running. I find a row, I put my tire in between some rows, and then I kind of line myself up with his head, and line myself up with his head, and I just kind of stay there. And when we start to get full, then he's going to start slowing down to fill the back end up. And I just got to kind of keep going, and you know, I slow down a little bit because I want to make sure he can catch up if he needs to. But well, we're working around our next farm here. This is about 30. Let's see, it was about 60 acres. We put like 20, probably 30, probably closer to 40 acres actually. So far, I guess whatever Dad was, he said it looked pretty good. Now we are so we're going around the outside here. We took one load out of here so far, and that's with we had 2 half carts from the other field yet. We just drove them down the road. Not ideal, but it made the most sense. He's getting himself squared away here. There's this little like DNR chunk here in the corner. It leads down into a wet spot. So yeah, working around the outside, and it should be 6-7 loads here, hopefully more, but we'll see what happens. Jeez, whoever's been driving this has a problem. Terrible habit. So we're working on this piece. We got not a whole lot left, a couple loads I think. And I guess the mill is open till 8. It's currently like 5 now, so we should get this, well, all goes well, we'll get this piece done today, and then we're gonna move up north probably tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're all gonna do. I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. So yeah, this is mainly harvest for us. Dad runs a combine and I jump between the 2 carts. We unload this cart first. It fills up the front half and we get a pretty good pile in the back half, and then I take mine and I fill it up until it's full. Usually I don't get our cart completely full. I'd rather start with this cart and get it empty because this cart unloads really fast. I want to say the auger on this one is close to double the size of ours. Another thought on my mind is upgrading a cart. Whether we would buy a second cart or just get a larger cart. If we have this cart full and the combine full, we'll get the semi full. So you know, whether we would just get a cart about this size and keep our cart, or trade that cart in for something this size, I don't know. This is quite a cart though. I don't know how big this tractor is, but it's not quite big enough for this cart. But so yeah, hopefully we'll get this done tonight, and we'll play it by ear what happens tomorrow. Ah, hell. Dad did it already anyways. Hey guys. We moved up north. We started on my farm here, and it's not very good up here. Small cobs. It's just, we're not really sure. We're gonna probably take some soil samples this year, which we should have done. I think we just kind of ran out of time, and well, you know what, it kind of cost us, I think. So we're gonna, this will be soybeans next year. So the overall plan is we're gonna try and get the stalks made this fall yet, and we're gonna come up here with that sunflower field finisher, and we're gonna hit all the land up here, I think, and then when we come in here next spring, we may or may not just no-till beans in here. I think the majority up here is going to be soybeans, so we may just no-till right in here and go with that. Thinking he's getting into some better corn. I mean, his hopper's filling up, so maybe he is. Looks good. But all right, well, I'll keep you updated. We are part of the way through mine, and then the other property is split between me and Dad, half and half. Hopefully that turns out pretty good. I know our rented farm at home ended up being a lot better than what we had thought. Sometimes you just don't know. You can pull a cob and do your counts around, but you just never know until you actually get into it. So we got, looks like his hopper's filling up, so that's making me excited. That hopefully it's doing a little bit better on this end than it was in the middle. I know the other side, there's another piece then with this farm, and I know that's going to be a lot better than this. So hopefully, I think we're going to jump over there pretty quick and then come back and finish this later, but we'll see what happens. And Richard's sitting there with he's half full, probably one good cart full should darn near top him off. Maybe he'll need a little bit more, but we'll see.